Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft. 2 episodes in 3 days? What insanity is this? Yes, indeed. Today, sir and sirettes, we're going to be making a flyer. Yes, indeed, a flyer is what we are going to make, and with that comes happiness, joy, wonderment, and all sorts of good things. So, today, essentially, like I was just saying, we are going to make a flyer. And it is going to be in tier 4, because like I said in the last video, one of the tiers I don't currently have is tier 4. Tier 4 and tier 5 were both tiers that, simply put, I had absolutely no access to, which is a bit of a shame, a bit weird honestly when it comes to me. So we're going to be going tier 4, and we're going to be going with a flyer, purely because it's been a long time since I saw flyers actually being available to this tier, so that's what we're going to be doing anyway, and hopefully that will all go well and fine and dandy and all that good stuff. So, let's just quickly set up our core, this time correctly, or at least more correct than last time, oh lord. By the way, I've completely fixed the last robot, the, where are you, my tier 5 beauty? My lovely tier 5, which is completely invisible to me now, because I have too many freaking things. Hoverbug, tick, try hard. Yeah, it's been fixed. The prism placement on the front has been completely flipped along with the back, and the core has been fixed. I did that very, very badly, it must be said. But again, it's just because I have limited, if any, experience in this sort of thing. So naturally, it's a bit of a weird one for me. Okay, so we're already a lot bigger than I wanted to be, honestly, but that's fine. We'll figure out a way around that, because we are in tier 4, so it's going to be limited how big we can actually get. Also, we probably want to go with a more speedy build, honestly, than fast. Yeah, we probably want to go a bit stronger than, faster rather than stronger, rather than hardy, purely because of the tier we're in currently. So, that's probably something we need to go with. Oops, I want to just delete. What did I just delete? Oh, yeah, because I'm in freaking mirror mode, aren't I? There we go. Whoops. Man, I forgot about that. Okay. So just making this section here so we've got a bit of a nice place to sit on, you know? Our arse can be a bit safer than it would otherwise be. I do have tier 5 rudders, I do also have tier 5, so tier 4 rudders, I do also have tier 4 aerophiles, so we're not over tiering in the slightest. I don't really want to over tier, I want to see if we can do this without that being the case. Now, already, we're big. Yeah, we're already bigger than I wanted to be. And honestly, I don't know how we're going to do the wings without being a little bit large, because I don't know how to protect them otherwise, which is a bit of a shame. So I just don't know. It's simple as that. I just don't know. Confusion and weird things are abound. So it's a bizarre state of affairs we're in. We could put it there, but that would be fairly thick. I think this whole section needs to be changed. But I like it. I like it a lot, and that's the important thing here. I'm going to go a little bit further back. We'll try and change things into prisms later. Let's just make a working flyer first, and then we'll decide what... Yeah, tier 8, that's what I wanted to use. Let us use my tier 8 rudders, that'll be perfectly fine. There we go, like that. Really, I should be using inners, now I think about it. The whole thing could be replaced with inners just fine, so we're going to do that. Because obviously inners are, I think it's a third. Is it a full third? I think it is a full third lighter, so really interested in using those. No. Stay flipped the same way. There we go, that's better. And they have the exact same hitbox as well as a regular cube, so there's no real negative to using them other than the fact they look a little bit funny. So if you ignore that, they're exactly the same, honestly. Just lighter, which is a huge benefit. I'm actually working on currently making a tier 10 bomber, which is using the new blocks I'm saving up for at the moment. Although it looks like I've got very little RP at the moment, which I don't have any RP really at the moment. That's just because I've almost finished my Megabot, so after that, essentially, it's all down to that. After that, it's all down to the other bots. Also been playing a lot of my tier 9 recently. That tier 9 I made recently, the Plasma Hover, does so freaking well. Like, no games. I have not died yet in it. I'm yet to die, and I've played at least 10-20 games. It's really good, and I'm just saying that because for me, that's a rare thing. I don't do good builds. I do stupid builds like this so far. I do builds that don't make much sense and don't really function as they should, and that's fine, because I don't really think this is a serious game, and doing badly in this game is nothing to be ashamed of when you're having fun, which I certainly am. But occasionally, when it all works out, it is at least a rather nice experience, it must be said. We have tier 4. Now, can you unlock tier 5 thrusters in tier 4? I'm not sure if you can or can't. I'd imagine you can, but I can't really say with any certainty if you can, so I'm going to try and not use them if possible, but certainly keep them in mind later on. And then we want the tier 3s, just go in the front, just so we can pitch up and down, and then let's just see how that works, if it does at all. There we go, one is on the edge. Okay, let's see if that works. I'm probably going to give it quite a nasty payload. I won't be over-tiering the weaponry, but I'm going to try and have 6 on the bottom, so most likely it is going to be extended from what it is currently. It rises up a bit because of the front wings are a bit too far ahead, I think. But other than that, it functions decently. It's not that fast, but it's not slow. It's easy enough to counter the natural rise, and honestly, I don't mind that. I actually recently have not decided, but recently I've found that I actually prefer planes which have a natural incline, natural rise slightly, as long as it's easy to control, which this one is exceedingly easy to control. Just because I have a horrible habit, so this is my own flaw being counteracted by the design, that when I'm looking at someone trying to kill them something, I have a tendency to do this and go extremely low into their face. So having a natural, very slight incline is actually highly beneficial to me, so I'm actually completely okay with that. Okay. We're still a bit lighter than I'd like to be, but we could extend that. It could be a bit bigger, because, well, we're not over-tiering, so we're probably going to have quite a bit of ranking to play with. Let's just get the weapons sorted and see how much ranking we will have to play with. Now, I know at this tier you can go one higher tier. I'm certain you can get tier 5 with tier 4. In fact, I know you can, because recently did it on the tiering with Twitch thing. Oh, tier 5, however, gets us really... that is a bit of a pickle, actually. That's all our ranking gone. Let's see again. Let's see how we fly now. If we fly decently, I think this is going to take us out. I am going to be doing a plasma bomber as opposed to an interceptor, although in tier 4 I would argue interceptors are better. I just prefer bombers. It's just my natural game style. I much prefer doing this than seeing explosions. Explosions, certain threats, are the will of the dark gods. A gift! But yeah, weighing down the front a little bit would probably help out quite a lot, so I may do that. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll extend the front 2 wings, so it actually protects the two front kind of winglets, the armour underneath, just so it covers the wing a little bit better. And by doing this, it'll also increase the weight, and thus make the extra... Oops, there's I forgot to mirror. And thus make the extra lift a little bit less painful. Oops, there's I forgot... Oh, delete. I say deleting everything here. Let's just put that up there, okay. Not by much, of course, but just by enough that it's hopefully going to be noticeable. Do you know what I'm doing here? It's like a pair of weird lips. No, I don't like that at all. Actually, I don't really like this vehicle at all anyway in terms of looks, so it won't be too shocking. There we go. Now, what the problem is here, as I can think of, is these wings aren't particularly attached very well, except for what I've just done there is going to actually help out quite a bit, I'd imagine. Make little circles there. Okay, just try and do that. Oh, I'm in tier 5. When did I get tier 5? I didn't actually notice that. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy do. Probably just do this. Okay. Okay, that seems reasonable. Let's get into a proper match and see how it does. What I could do, though this will definitely help the lifts to stop quite as much, is put that thrust that was on top on here instead. So it's gone from going up to going down. Rather than just removing it, it's full on reversed its roll. Well, I feel like this is going to go like this. If this thing gets a hit, it's going to do a remarkable amount of damage. If it doesn't get a hit, it's simply going to be gunned down in seconds. Simple matter of that. Let's get into a game and see how it does, regardless from our little scratch-built Mittens. I'm gonna keep it called Mittens. So back in a second with the first match. Okay, here we are with the first match. There are quite a few flying plasmas on both teams, which is actually quite good for me, because it means I can A, hide in out with our kind of fleet, and B, there's going to be a lack of ground support against us. The problem is there are also 3 enemy interceptors. which is what is getting me very nervous, in addition to an enemy rail, so this could go exceedingly badly very quickly. So we'll just see how it goes. Ooh, yep, the downturn has definitely improved. Oh yeah, the control of this thing is much better. It kind of just sticks in place most of the time, which is good. I think we're going to land though for a second. Let's just turn off our thrusters, let ourselves gently glide to the floor. Oh, that is actually rather gentle. Yay. I'm not particularly happy with not knowing where the enemies are. There's an interceptor there. Hopefully our 2 interceptors who are close by will try and take him out, so we don't have to worry about him. Or they could ignore him completely, which is an option, I guess. Oh, actually decent shot by Lathrix, but sadly not quite the uber elite hit which I was aiming for. Can we? Yes, we hit him, even if only slightly. I think they've both downed each other. Still nervous, because he is still an interceptor, so he still has SMG gun. Okay, he's righting himself, now is our time to try and kill him. Wouldn't that be worse, though? Isn't generally interceptors' guns on like, kind of like the front and bottom? Okay, there we go, he's almost dead. Our guns are doing very little to him, he's very well defended. Complete miss there. And the interceptor's going to get the kill, which is very annoying, but still, no, we got the kill, excellent, down we go. Back into the bowels of the earth. Little plasma bomber there. Wow, so many flyers. This is glorious. I haven't been in tier 4 in a while. I should be in tier 4 more. I love flyers. Flyers are my favourite kind of robot. Ooh, can we get him? Oh, we can. The rail tank, which I'm very nervous about, more so than the plasma, we're just down. So let's try and go for that if we can. Turn around. Back up a little bit and fire the plasma of death, and we're doing exceedingly well against him. The plasma down there is of absolutely no concern anymore. I haven't even seen him fire. So I'm hoping he has no guns, and even if he does, honestly... Oh, he does have a gun. Okay, never mind. We should have been paying attention to him. He's still got fight left in him. However, his control is, well... Yeah, we'll just leave him. I don't want to waste my time trying to go after a tiny little thing like that. Because it's going to take freaking forever to hit him. Oh, that was so close! That was so ridiculously close. Okay, interceptor. Suddenly my focus comes back. Suddenly I feel that, I feel that interceptors must be doing exceedingly well currently in this tier. Just because this is going to happen so often. I mean, it's very easy to make ships which do this, essentially. You use helium and thrusters underneath your seat, and you don't go down. Oh, I see interceptor fire. I can't see where from. I see the plasma bomb there I just spotted. But I did see enemy SMG fire, I'm sure of it. I'm sure I did. Perhaps I didn't. Perhaps I didn't. Oh, should have waited until I hit a cliff. There we go. Always wait with your shots, sir. It's never just randomly blat out shots. Wait until you've got a chance of hitting. Well, at this stage, it's fairly certain that it's a blue victory, which is lovely. Our blue as well, not their silly blue. Who's got the most kills on our team? Someone called Evasion. I want to see if it's a SMG. Where are you, sir? Where's our #1 killer? No, it's a Reaper. Okay. That's sad. Okay, guns raised up and loose. Oh, just off again. How many shots from this game have we been not just off? It's twindle ourselves backwards. Maybe I'll go and cap, speed up the process, because it's getting boring at this stage. Oh, I'm never going to hit him. I'm never going to hit him. This is so annoying. If I had an SMG, it'd be so freaking easy. Oh, I give up. To the freaking spot. I'm not good enough for this. Let's turn off our thrusters so we sink. There we go. Going to a bit of a dead roll there. Oh, yes! We hit him. We actually hit him. Oh, I'll just fire a plasma. You know what, Soundsreds? I take back about the whole don't fire unless you can definitely hit thing. That was glorious. Oh, I like this flyer. I actually really like it. It handles exceedingly well, although it hasn't took damage yet, so I can't tell you if it can survive damage, which I really don't think it will be able to. So back in a second for the second match. I am a little bit happy with that. Can you tell? And suddenly all of my happiness and joy is replaced with annoyance and fear as we face an enemy boss battle with a healer. Yep, a healer. I'm actually more annoyed at the fact they've got a healer than they've got an SMG. Saying that though, only one healer. The other day, I got into a boss battle. It was a very interesting boss battle. And it was 2 SMGs, 2 medics. Both SMGs were obliterated very early on because I simply ran ahead straight into the open cavernous area there and just basically died. It was just a matter of that. They entered the battle, they died. The 2 medics, however, stood back. And by the end, it was 5 flyers versus these 2 tier 10 medics who just kept on healing each other. And it took 5 minutes to kill one of them because, I don't know, it just took so long. Okay, so there's SMG. There's the guy I'm most worried about killing me. There is a rail, but honestly, I don't know. The rail will kill us in one shot, obviously. But the rail will hopefully not be paying enough attention. The SMG can just gut everything in one hit. So, spam SMG versus a rail shot. I think I'm a little bit more nervous about the rails, about the SMG's existence. Obviously, we're going to try and spot everyone. That's our goal right now, because our guys aren't spotting. Oh my lord, the SMG got 4 kills already. Our team's dead, it's half gone already. And none of them are spotting what's killing them. Not one of them. Tier 4, really? I mean, Tier 4, surely you know this kind of stuff by now. Oh, there's one of them. There's the rail walker. Down we go. That'll be hit. Yes, it will. Don't make it too obvious where we are, so just dive down. Let's try again. Fail. He jumped because of the enemy rail and it happened to get my shot dodged as well. Oh, we hit him twice as well. Did a lot of damage to him. And we survived. Yeah, yay Triforcing, by the way. That's the only reason why we survived that then. Poop. Well, it'll be dishonourable just to stay up here forever because it'll take a long time for us to fight. Then to find me, so I'm just gonna self-destruct and get straight into another game. We did a lot of damage though. That one shot took him down 20% health and knocked off a lot of stuff, as you can see. So, another match, I think. Another match, I order. Back in a second. Hopefully a regular match. Same map, more interesting teams. There are a huge amount of enemy SMGs and a lack of flyers on both teams. In fact, I think all of the SMGs were ground SMGs on the enemy's team. So I am, needless to say, extremely nervous right now. They essentially have my counter in lots of them. But really, I'm really loving how this thing flies. A very slight up climb, but only very, very slightly. Oh, rail. Yeah, there's rails and SMGs over there. I think going up there would be a suicide mission, honestly, so perhaps we go the other way and try and sneak behind them. As our SMG, I always love it when another flyer goes in front of us, because even if it dies, oh lord, there's rails on both sides. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be as good as the first match, but you never know. We can't give up yet, so we've only just started. We may win, it may be glorious, it may be the most victorious of all matches. There's an enemy bomber over there, which is annoying for only one reason. They'll spot us. And getting spotted with the rails around is a bit of a nuisance. I'd like to try and stay hidden if possible, so I think I'm going to turn on my thrust and try and crash land into this cove here. Turn around, there we go, there, okay, that's it, that's it. There's an enemy tank over there. The plasma's disappeared. There it is. Spotting for our team, let's turn off our thrusters again, do a quick twist, there we go. MLG Pro there, it's just MLG movements. And let's see. Now I realise one thing we have forgot to add, backwards thrusters. I wonder what that SMG's trying to do. Okay, he's after me, so we're going to move. Because on the ground, it's very easy to plasma hit us. Where's he gone? I can't see where he's gone. SMG tank, there's another one there, which is actually in a great position for us to hit and run, so I'm going to try and do that. Beautiful. Thankfully, his accuracy is quite low, which was nice. Got us away from there without taking too much damage, and direct hit, lovely. Rail hover, trying to do the same with him, just missed. Oh look, the SMG's all the way over there. He thought I was going to stay there. Silly bleeder. Okay, silly bleeder. Wow, that's the Black Country coming out of me there. For those who don't know, Black Country it's close to Birmingham in the UK. It's an area of land. Good land. Oh, lost one. Look at that, one shot. Lost a thing. We haven't lost our ability to fly. We're just going to lay low for a second. That's all. So rail over there. Perhaps we go to him instead. Oops. Lathrix, what have you just lost? you know, an aerofoil, which means you're currently turning very easily to the right, so you shouldn't press right. Okay, there we go. Our controls are a little bit, shot, it must be admitted. Oh, go away, you. There we go, take that. Why are all the injured SMGs after me, but not the rails? It's bizarre. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm much rather those got me than them, but still. This is taking a lot of effort to fly, it must be said. We are not able to do anything but go forward, and that is arguable. Yeah, and fire now. Excellent, hit him on the head, although we have lost most of our stuff at this stage. Yeah, tier 4 flyers. How are you meant to how are you meant to make these things tanky at all? He's after us, so let's try and take a shot if we can. We missed completely, even without his movements. That would have been a terrible miss. Wait until turned round. Ah, controlling this thing right now is a nightmare. We can't go up by our own will. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna die. That was just completely off. I would say why is no one helping? We're kind of like the last guys here. You know, we did pretty well, honestly. We killed a lot of people. Survived quite... Ooh! I don't think I'm going to get revenge killed because the guy behind it's still ready to shoot in a second. And we're being plasmaed from the sky, so... We tried. We did some more damage at least. I've had to fire a bit lower. It's a bit weird. Yes, we got a kill. Never mind. Revenge kill was got, so I'm happy. Finally killed by that rail. That thing that person takes forever to aim. Is that a rudder? Is there a reason for a rudder on a tank? Does it make you less likely to flip? Perhaps. You know though, 4 kills. 4 kills against a group of SMGs. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the fact if we lose one of these rudders, we're essentially completely gone. I was hoping, but perhaps we did this instead. Perhaps that would be better. You know, it probably would. That's the thing, it probably actually would. So what would I have to sacrifice for this? I think I'd have to downgrade one of my guns to tier 4, which is a bit bad, but it's not terrible. Oh wow, that's not actually bad at all, because we can get 2 out of 1. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's have one last match and see how the backwards aerofoils work rather than the rudders. I think I may have remembered why I stopped playing tier 4 as a bomber. Yep, there's 6 enemy rails and 5 allied rails in this match. Oh, and 2 interceptors on the enemy team. I don't even know how to do... Where do I go? What do I do with that many rails? I can't go anywhere. Essentially, I've got 2 options. Act as if I'm ground and just going to stay on the floor until I have a chance to bomb someone, or be a bit more rushy. Go up the mountain and try and get one of the guys before they see me. Yep, sorry sir. Interceptor's over there, okay. Good to just ignore the plasma. Too preoccupied. Oh, hello. You, however. Oh, a glorious hit by Lafrix. That should take him out of control. Good start by us. Only 1 shot they actually made it through. That's interesting. Yeah, he's gone down. See, rails. I don't even need to do that, honestly. One of our rails would have picked him off. Nice shield placement. I took most of the brunt in that shot. Moving on. For the SMGs get us. Whee. We have been spotted and one of them was a rail. Moving on was definitely the right choice. Let's just slow down. No point in moving out while I'm spotted. I'll just be... Yep, see, there's a rail over there trying to spot us as well. So right now I'm just completely dead in the water if I move out. Which is not what I want to do, honestly. I want to survive. That rail's keeping them pinned pretty well. Let's see if we can get that rail. A gift to you. We hit him for a fair chunk, but not a lethal blow. Not even a crippling blow, that's the worst thing. Oh, we killed one of the rails. Okay, the other rail's after us, but we killed one, so... And that took out... What did that even hit? We just got hit for a chunk. Oh, just look at back section. That was actually really good. I'm really happy with how that went. Which one's the rail? That one. Okay, bang, again, a huge amount of damage done. And I think our rail finished him off. Well done, our rail. Good, good. We still have our rudder, so we still have control of our flight. We've just lost a bit of weight on the back, so we've got a bit of counterbalance issue. I can't go up until they're spotted. I really can't. I need to know where they are. We've played well so far in certain threats. For me, I think this game has went quite well in terms of actual gameplay, which is... it's not that common. Okay, we'll see 2 of the rails. Thank you, people who actually spot. I love you. He was there. Oh, so we spotted him. Let's see if we can take a quick sneaky shot before he sees us. Darn, just a little bit low. There's 2 rails there. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. I'm just going for him. Missed the spot there, but it's okay. Let's just fire. Huge chunk of damage. That guy there I think is essentially dead. Excellent, he's went down. The other guy I think died as well. Because I did spot him and he's no longer there. There was someone there doing his little flippy thing, but I can't see him, so I was going to shoot anyway. 1 enemy left. Didn't get many kills, but you know what? I felt useful. And in 2 teams of rails, that's something special. No! You... rail. Rails on our team probably more annoying than rails on the enemy team, apparently. But still, that went very, very well. So I think I'm happy with this flyer. I think I am happy. So like, it flies well, it takes damage decently without losing all of its control straight away, particularly now it's got the back ones, because these should be able to compensate for these, you see, that's the idea. So I feel that as long as only 1 set's been knocked off, it should be able to function. But yeah, that's it for now, Certain Threads. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff really helps out me, helps our channel, and of course shows that this is a series you are interested in me continuing. Likes are the easiest way to do this. So thank you for watching, have a nice day, do take care, and hope to see you next time, of course. Goodbye.